I want to talk about the officiating.
Oh.
Boy, when I came on the air and I'm like, there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about today. I want to talk about the officiating. Because again, if you're just tuning in now, or you're watching later on the old YouTube or the Rich Eisen Show collection video on demand page on our Roku, I have fully come out and said, Jets got 2 points. I don't think they should have had. I don't know why somebody grasping the face mask in the end zone is not something reviewable to see if the end, is it the grasping of the face mask at first? Because if it is, that happened outside the end zone. If it's the twist of the face mask, that did happen in the end zone. Is that the foul, the twist? And I know Terry McCauley came on the air, the NBC rules analyst said, yeah, I kind of agree with that. It's a twist. And the Jets got a gift first down on a horse collar tackle that wasn't a horse collar tackle. It was a collar tackle. The horse is in the back. What is that? The carriage in the front? I don't know what it is. The party is like a mullet.
Well, it's a party in the back.
Party in the back.
Business in the front.
So is the business in the back? It's the party in the front.
Right.
I guess for a horse collar. So not perfect. But again, at the end of the game, Mahomes 3rd and 22. I mean, just look at the bottom of your screen. Look at the bottom of your screen. You could see the stud defensive end, Jermaine Johnson, basically not only his left arm is held. The reason why he's not raising his left arm to say, hey, I'm being held is because it's being held. His right arm, he's basically waving like a fair catch. Hey, refs, I'm here being totally held.
Somebody
watch this. I've never seen a fair catch, a fair holding call by a defensive end. Waving his arm to say, hey, do you see this over here? Maybe you're not seeing it. Oh, wait a minute, you should, as Mahomes runs scot-free, past, and then the call on Sauce Gardner. I'm telling you, I'm not an all 22 guy. I'm not a tape head. But if you broke down the way Sauce Gardner plays defense, I think you'd be seeing the way he played defense on Valdez-Scantling a lot. And you'd see that on a ton of great corners. Diggs before he got hurt, just any great corners. Name it. You could call that pretty much every time. And the flag comes out after the interception or as the ball is being picked and the Jets get the ball back. They could have had it down 3 with a few minutes to go. Instead, it's a hold on an all-pro corner. It's not just any jamoke you're calling this on. An all-pro corner. I don't know if Sauce has had another penalty of that nature called all year to this point. So Robert Saleh, by the way, waited till after Mahomes slid. He waited until after Mahomes slid to go all ham on the official. He was barking at the official quite a bit in a way that you don't see Saleh do. But then he went crossed the line when the 15-yarder meant nothing, I think, not just to get it off his chest, but to show everyone as well that he's fighting for the team. And I did see some post-game comments from some Jets players saying he's got our back, which is great. This was Saleh after the game, though, when he was a little bit more reserved.
Talk about the holding call on Sauce Gardner.
I'm not going to comment on that. I already
Is that what you were upset about when you called for the penalty?
There was several times where Jermaine Johnson looked like he was very much being held by the offense, despite there not being any penalty. Do you have any thought on that, or did you see anything?
I have a lot of thoughts on it, but I'm going to stay quiet.
Man, I thought I would have, it's not my money. I would have got my money's worth there too. But you need the officials to call it straight up when you're in Denver and then you're home against Philly before your bye. But man, what a bummer. Like, again, and I'm sure Eagles fans are like, tell us about it, Rich. What happened to us against the Chiefs? And, Bradbury, you could see the Juju Smith-Schuster jersey being held. I saw your tweet where you're like, that's a hold, Chris. You think it's a hold.
He turned him.
The number of times I'm sure that Sauce Gardner turns people and every Pro Bowl or All-Pro corner turns people and there's no flag because that's an All-Pro move that has basically not been called. Why now? Why then?
Well, the officials were
It's
kind
just
of bad for both teams last night.
insane.
It's a 50-50 call. That's kind of a bummer. Didn't go your way, but it's a 50-50 call. And it got called last night. And did it cost you the game? Probably not.
Well, it did.
But
How did not? It cost us an opportunity to tie it. That's for sure. Or the Jets, not me. I wasn't suited up. I was sitting at home trying not to curse in front of my children.
I mean, to quote the great Steve Mariucci, a bummer.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.